It occurred to me that the government is trying to cover things up. We already know they're trying to cover things up with Las Vegas. We know that they're trying to cover things up with Hollywood and the NFL. But you see, when the citizens speak up, and they speak up not by the hundreds, not by the thousands, but by the tens of thousands and the hundreds of thousands, we can change this political structure. The NFL is finally starting to feel the heat. Roger Goodell says now we all should stand for the national anthem. Why? Because their numbers are getting amazingly thin. Half-empty stadiums, losing money galore from their sales revenues on merchandise. They're losing money big time. So all of a sudden they see that this political fight that they thought they'd be a part of is no longer in their favor. They wanted to make it a political war. They're going to get hurt. Many of their ticket holders happen to be middle class conservative Americans. Yes. Well, I've heard a few. I've also seen the forensic scientist proving that there was a minimum of 2. This is a forensic scientist. And this is what led me to believe. I sat there and I said, great. He spent his own time, his own money to do this. You see, he's not the only citizen out there that can be part of this AIM Right movement to knock these people straight on their fucking ass. Okay? That's why I'm asking all of you to join my AIM Right movement. Okay? Okay, please join my AIM Right movement. It's aimright.club. Subscribe to it and pledge to it. Okay? That is how we are going to grow and become more and more of a voice. Okay? Please join. Okay? aimright.club. All right? As you'll see, it's not only the best conservative news and website out there, it's extremely accurate, it's extremely large information, but as we grow older, our movement becomes bigger and bigger. And it starts with grassroots movements like that. So it is very imperative that we have our citizens all become a part of this movement. You can't only become a member or a part of it by just watching periscopes and tweeting. You have to get involved. You have to put yourself into it. So I'm asking people to please. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. I've put in hundreds upon hundreds of hours on the website, but it's a movement. So when you're in, okay, if you like what you see, please pledge. Please. Okay. As we grow, then we start to do other things. Another thing that we are doing is we are trying to get as many police officers and security people and forensic scientists a part of our movement, because we hope to start nailing down these things. What are the things we want to go after? We want to go after people like the tech companies. We want to have insiders go in there and tear it apart from its seams. The same thing that we want to do with the ACLU and the Southern Poverty Law Center, as well as the schools that are preaching and teaching Marxism and socialism. It's all part of it. You got it. But no space between AIM Right. aimright.club, not .com. Okay? All right. That is correct. Be a part of the movement. It is a MAGA movement, but think of it as a MAGA movement now on steroids. Okay. So when people speak up and they truly do not watch the NFL, and they're not buying the merchandise, and they're not turning on the TV, and they're not going to the games, and they're not spending money on the parking, and they're not spending money on merchandise and food while they're there, it kicked their butt. They lost over $11.7 million last week alone on merchandise. On merchandise. They were losing their ass. Now the owners are getting together because they realize, holy crap, we're getting half-empty stadiums. This is killing us. That's exactly what we want. But we don't want to stop. We want to bring them to their knees. Why is it important to bring them to their knees? When you have these spoiled millionaires and billionaires, they don't see reality as it is. They think they're above everybody else. But once they start losing their teams, once they start losing their jobs, once they start losing their multi-million-dollar homes, then they start to hit reality. Why? Because now they're directly affected. Just like I was directly affected 2 years ago when I went from not giving a crap about politics to all of a sudden understanding that I had to get involved. I had to get involved because now my life became directly affected by it. I went from making 30 grand a month to losing my job, my house, my family, everything. Everything because of goddamn politics and crooked behavior. Then I became involved because we all do if we care about. Exactly. So get involved. Please get involved. It was horrible, but I didn't feel sorry for myself. I picked myself up and said, what can I do about it? And when I went to the DMV to get my license, they wouldn't give me a license because I moved it from another country. Even though I lived out of the country for 6 years, I wanted to renew my license. They wouldn't let me. Though I came in with my driver's license that was expired from another state, I came in with a social security card, bank statement, all my transcripts from high school, college, and my doctorate programs. I came in with my birth certificate, original birth certificate, bank statements, everything. And they wouldn't give me even so much as an ID. But they let these illegals fucking vote. That pissed me the fuck off. So I said, I looked right at them in the state of Illinois, in Cook County. I said, you fucked with the wrong paisan. I'm going to bring socialism down to its goddamn knees. Because I was a white male who was a conservative. And what did they say to me? Well, these new rules are since 9/11. Bullshit. Bullshit. It happened to deal with during the Obama administration. It had nothing to do. It was their little fuck. They think I'm stupid, but I'm an educated man. I realized that I had to get involved, and I had to get involved right then. So I couldn't even get a place to stay there. So I bought some businesses in Europe, decided to open up some businesses in Europe, okay? And I would use this as an avenue to get back, so I can get back to the country and be a political activist, be a political speaker. I didn't realize that my voice was as strong until everyone started feeling the same way. Where I was getting most of the looks were with women, not because I'm some great looking guy. And what I found out was a lot of women were scared to speak up. Because I asked them. I Skyped them privately. I had private Twitter conversations with them. I had email conversations with them. They said, Giovanni, we're scared. We can't speak what you do. But I follow you, and I think that this is the right time for you to be our voice, because I can't lose my job. I can't lose my standing in society. But me, I've already lost that. Now you have a lion who's ready to fight back. What are you going to do? Take it away? You already did take it away. So I'm here to fight for everybody. So I started all of this for everybody who's lost their damn voice. So when we see people fighting back, so please subscribe to the website and PayPal me to create this movement.